retreated. You never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Cement my legacy. I definitely did controversy. I always fed on our knees.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Vliet in green. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward. We know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Bane passes to Wells. Off target from outside. And here is Van Vliet. There's Green with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bane. Puts up a 3. Sengun with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Brooks the best is Sengun. Sengun with the screen for Thompson. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Memphis. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Morant for 3. Sengun with the rebound. Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's Sengun, top of the key. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Wells in the corner. Outside Jackson. Now here's Bane. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 8.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's a man, your Grizzlies partner, make some noise.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Get loud once again for them.
Morant outside. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Aldama can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Green taking his time here. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Aldama. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Morant missing. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Five on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Back to Morant. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And here comes Smith leading the fast break.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Edey, covered by Smith. Doubled by Smith. Here's Edey, and he gets it to go. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Whitmore. It's deflected. Morant against Green. And stolen by Whitmore. Jumps up, and it's Green slamming it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Picked him clean. Pippen against Holiday. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Aldama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Free throw good from Aldama. And Memphis making a change here. Wells is checked in. And both free throws. Good for Aldama. And for Houston, they're shooting about 42% so far. And Holiday kicks to Şengün. Lock at 6. Smith outside. Pass to Holiday. From deep three-point land. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Aldama with the ball. Şengün's there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
No good on that one. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
We got this.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Whitmore with it. No scoring in this one. Screen by Şengün. Here's Eason. Off target from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. In the corner, Kennard with it. Just 5 to shoot. Clark, a screen on Eason. Fires at the elbow. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Şengün with this screen on Pippen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Aldama passes to Jackson. Over Smith. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Holiday. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Eason. Whitmore with it. Over Kennard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Now on the court, here's your high squad. Get down and let them hear it. It's time for defense.
Some changes for Memphis. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Houston with a big group substitution here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Green against Bain. Clark a screen on Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bain's got his first basket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
On the wing, Green. Guarded by Bain. And Green gets it to go.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Green. Over Bain. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells with it. Jacks up a three. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Houston. Here's Şengün. And they pick up two.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Free throw, no good for Şengün.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Now here's Green. He's got 12. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Jackson. Smith checked in for Houston. The Grizzlies trail by 4. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Pass to Bain. Right wing. Wide open look. Rockets with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's VanVleet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Thompson is one of the best best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Edey. Bain with it. And here's Morant to stop the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Floats one up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morant against Van Vliet. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Van Vliet. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Thompson. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Thompson. Tries it from the top of the key. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. To the left side wing. In the corner, it's Bain. Wells sets the pick for Bain. Thompson with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Jackson. Now Bain. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. Morant's got 9.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now here's Green. He's got 12. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Thompson, high post. Jackson on him. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Morant. Outside, Bain. Jackson with it. He's covered by Thompson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks.
Number 17, Tari Eason.
On defense, the Grizzlies, they trail by 1. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Şengün passes to Thompson. Bain against Green. From downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 15 points.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Outside Jackson. Bain kicks to Wells. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Green outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets it go from deep. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Van Vliet. Good work there as it goes. Van Vliet's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Morant scanning the floor. Payton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And it's Morant missing. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Green. Şengün's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Wells, still yet to score, and stolen by Şengün. And here's the fast break. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Van Vliet against Morant. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Outside Jackson. Wells passes to Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here are the Rockets. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Green breaking loose. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain kicks to Jackson. Morant against Eason. And here's Morant. Jackson a screen on Eason. A 3 from Morant. The shot missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets lead by 10. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Pippen. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Whitmore. Can't hit that one. Craig T that time from Bain. Now here's Pippen. Clark a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Bain inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Holiday. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. Rockets leading by 10. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Rockets. The Grizzlies call timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies gymnastics team.
Checked in for Clark. And a switch here also for Houston. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Houston. VanVleet up top, guarded by Pippen. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Pippen against VanVleet. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Pippen. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. VanVleet passes to Eason. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Bain. The Rockets also changing it up. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Cam Whitmore. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. VanVleet on the wing. Shoots over Pippen. The offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They've played a great 4th quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Wells. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good. Nice D from Brooks. Houston leading by 11. Outside, Green. Pass to VanVleet. And Pippen pulls it down. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Morant with it. Picked up by VanVleet. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Haynes checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Looking to get back on track here. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking
to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the paint, here's Thompson, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
It's time for game time. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us the move. Keep it going. Oh, sit down. Let's see all the moves. Let's hear it for you.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. The Rockets with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Wells passes to Morant. Here's Wells. Takes a 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Thompson. Trying to end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 11. 1:33 left in the game. And it's Morant missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Inside. Green, no luck. Grizzlies shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Pass to Edey. Here's Morant. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Green.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by John Morant. Thompson in the post. Edey with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bain passes to Jackson.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
At the line for Memphis, Jackson Jr. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Jackson hits both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. So Houston wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Green.